Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we have an amazing car, the brand new BMW i5 Touring full electric M60 600 horsepower 795 Newton meters, and tonight we will do the test drive and I will give you and I will show you the ambient while you're driving in the nighttime and the way it looks. Also, I made a separate video with the lighting system. If you want to see the lights, interior lights, exterior lights, everything about the lights, I will have a separate video. In this video we will drive in the nighttime and we just enjoy the car, enjoy driving a little bit in the city, a little bit on the highway. I hope you will enjoy this ride. Also, I will have some separate videos where I do the proper test drive. There in the proper test drive you can see all the information about the car, from technical data, price, material quality, interior, exterior, multimedia system, plus I will have a full review, a test drive, and so on. So definitely check out the other videos as well. This is the key, amazing key with the M colors on it. We have ambient light on the handles, all the handles, ambient light down here on the floor that comes from around here on the downskirt. Amazing lighting system, you saw it before, but I will show you also the ambient inside because the car comes with so many colors. The graphic when you go inside and you open the car, it looks so nice. You see when you turn on the car, it has a nice graphic. I will leave the key right here. Also, you have ambient light here and you have ambient light on the cup holders and everywhere on the dash. From the doors in the center you have this crystal clear ambient that looks so nice. Now press the brake, hear this out. This sound, and you can see the headlamps, adaptive headlamps, LED. This sound, it's created by Hans Zimmer. And then we have some ambient light up here as well. But before we start driving, I want to adjust the seat. I want to tell you that we have a 14.9 inch multimedia screen, curved screen. They look fantastic, really nice place right here. Head-up display directly on the windshield, one of the best head-up display. This is the low beam, this is the high beam. This is the way it looks. I will try to go on a darker street so you can see a little bit better the way it looks, but it's really good. Then from here we can change different driving modes. So we have from personal mode to sport mode. Every time you change the driving mode, the colors inside will change as well. This is the efficient mode. You can see how nice it's changing. This is the expressive mode, and even the panoramic glass roof will open in expressive mode. And then you can hear a nice sound, plus you can see that the lights it's playing around. Then you have the expressive relax mode, and then the digital mode is the last one. So you have a few different driving modes. We will start in efficient mode and then we will change all these driving modes as we go. But first I will leave also the normal, the navigation, the car here. We can also reset the individual so we can see at the end what kind of consumption we can get. And here, of course, the head-up display, you can also customize it to see the map, but also we have this augmented view, they call it, and you can see a front camera, and it's such a good resolution, man. I'm so impressed. I talk about that in the review video and also in the test drive, so definitely check out those videos. Also from here, from this button, you can activate the 360 degrees camera that shows you exactly what it is around the car, and it's insane, man. The cameras around this car, the resolution, it's so good. It's probably the best camera system out there. Also, if you put it in drive, you can see the front, the rear camera, and also the active lines. So it's just insanely good. Now let's drive. I will also turn off this light from here because I think it's much better. You have a much better clear view just with the ambient light and the screens. So I'm not going to give you too many technical data right now in this video. If you want to see more in-depth technical data and information, definitely check out the test drive, the proper test drive. Tonight we just enjoy driving, and you can see also the interior and also the car, how the car reacts, and the lights. Plus this is the xDrive. That means it's an all-wheel drive system. I have two electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. and the fact that I have the M suspension option on the car, it's great because it comes also with the rear wheel steer, so the wheels on the rear wheel steer as well. Also, another cool thing is that we have D mode and B mode. If you go with a gear shifter, with a gear shifter a little bit lower one more time, we'll go in B mode. B mode, it's like regenerative mode. It's like one pedal drive. That means if you release the acceleration pedal, the car will regenerate the energy until it goes to a stop, to a completely stop. And I will show you here at the traffic light if we can still keep this red. So I release the acceleration. It's pretty powerful, and also you have another driving modes to adjust. You can see it goes completely to a stop, so it's pure one pedal drive. It's very, very useful, this thing. I want to point out also in this video, because I know many people don't know about that, but the fact that BMW use one pedal drive on all the electric cars, it's great. Plus, when you are in D mode, you can go into the menu and you can change from the menu how much energy to recuperate in D mode, but I like to leave it on automatic, adaptive, so the car will choose automatically. Now this is the low beam and this is the high beam. This is the way it looks, but also as you drive, you can see that the car will adopt this lighting system also depending on the roads you're driving and so on. So that's also really important. So here it's a little bit darker, we can see a little bit better how the ambient light it is inside without this street lighting. We will go also a little bit on the highway where it's more dark, so we can make an idea. But this is the way it looks in efficient mode, and we can change those modes as well from here. If we change to sport mode, everything turned to red. It's a nice pleasant red. So you can go back to home just like that. And now we have this augmented view also in the front here, so you can see it on the camera the way it looks. Crazy powerful. The light is super powerful, man. Probably one of the most powerful lighting system I ever tested in the last month. I noticed that it's crazy powerful. You have such a good view, and for driving in the night it's very useful. It's pleasant to drive in sport mode in the nighttime. It's a nice relaxing light for your eyes. So red, it's good for the night. You can also go in personal mode, and then you can choose your own color. By the way, guys, I forget to tell you, here on the left side to the steering wheel you have this pedal that gives you 10 seconds of maximum power. You just have to pull it, and then you have maximum power when you press the acceleration. Not going to test it now, but check out the test drive, because there I test it, and I test also the launch control 0 to 100 plus this boost mode, so you can see there a little bit better in the daytime how it works. Also the regenerative brake, it's super powerful. I noticed that it's crazy powerful. Let's change the driving modes. Let me show you other one. Expressive, for example. Let's go to digital or personal, and here you can customize the way you want it. The personal mode, it's also nice. But yeah, I think the efficient and sport mode are the most used mode. And also, by the way, the car comes also with an autopilot. You can activate it from here and the car will keep between the lanes, accelerate, brake. You can see it sees the car in front. Even in the nighttime, it will hold the distance and the speed between you and the car in front. It's incredible. I mean, it works really good. It's one of the best autopilot system and assistant systems on the market these days that you can buy. So it's insanely good. So I definitely recommend you, if you buy the car, to get this option as well, because the driving systems are incredible good. Suspension, also fantastic suspensions. They are set up so good. You have comfort, but you have also great performance. The car, it stays really good on the road, but in the same time over the bumps it's so nice and soft. The steering wheel, it's assisted, it's nice, it's very light, it's extremely light and nice and pleasant to drive. I'm surprised to see that the camera quality is very good. The front camera and also the old cameras, even in the night time. Usually you don't expect that in the night time to have such a good visibility in the cameras, but surprisingly BMW have such a good cameras around the car. And these days, to be honest, I mean, you have on the smartphone amazing cameras also for the night. Why not also in the car? You know, it's kind of the same size, so they can use it. And yeah, BMW do that in a very well way. There you can see right here again how the lights are working. Also here the street is not very good. We have a lot of bumps, but here you will understand a little bit better the suspensions and how they are, and they are incredible good setup. Surprisingly, they set up the suspension just perfect to have also comfort, but in the same time to have sportier performance. So they are adaptive depending on the driving situation, the driving, they will adapt. When you drive in efficient mode, you definitely have it in the most comfortable way setup possible. We have like 19.7 kilowatt hour consumption until now. So the BMW VLTP claim basically you have around 20 kilowatt hour consumption. Of course it has the voice command as well, so you can use the voice command. Right now I activate it when you say BMW, so you can also talk with the voice assist. Not such a big fan of voice assist, but it's okay.
Sorry, I didn't quite understand you again. Maybe these example commands might be helpful. Sorry, I didn't quite understand you again. Maybe I've still got to learn the command you used. In this help menu, you find several commands that I understand.
All right. From my point of view, it's such an amazing family car. It's such an amazing all-arounder. Of course, in the city, because it's a little bit bigger, the car, it's a little bit longer. It might be complicated sometimes to park it in a tight place, but overall, it's amazing to, if you have a family, but in the same time, you want to have a beautiful car with great sporty performance and amazing material quality, good comfort, great safety features and comfort features, and also beautiful look. I think it's amazing. You can see right here the suspension. On those suspension you feel how the suspensions are set up. The range of the car, it's up to 500 kilometer. You can charge it in DC up to 205 kilowatt and in AC up to 22 kilowatt, so it's pretty good. 81.2 I think kilowatt hour is the battery. It's a lithium battery, 400 volt architecture. Extremely comfortable over the bumps, extremely comfortable and pleasant to drive. The lights, look at this here, it's super dark and you can see the light, it goes all the way on the side. This is something that I love to see on every car, because in this way you see even the legs of the persons on the side, on the sidewalk, you can see them, and that's really important because in this way you can have such a good visibility if someone is on the side. Extremely good lighting system. Super nice. and it's silent. It's pleasant to drive it, of course, until you put it in sport mode. And then you have also a little bit of sound, pleasant sound. 18.4 kilowatt hour, so I have a better consumption than they estimate. You can see when you put it in sport mode, you have a nice interesting sound. When you accelerate a little bit harder, so it's quite nice. If you want to see how it rolls, definitely check out the test drive video, because there you can feel the power of this BMW. I just even push it a few millimeters. Imagine if I push it all the way down and put it in boost mode, how this car will react. It's a beast. It's a totally beast, man. This is the lighting system. Anyway, oh, it's so pleasant to turn around and to park it in tight space, because it is like the steering, it's very assisted, and you have the rear wheel steer, and even if it's a big car, it feels light and small, so that's crazy good. But depending on the speed, if you drive faster, and so it will get a little bit stiffer. If you drive slower, it's stay like that soft. But definitely if you go left and right, you definitely feel how the rear wheels are steering. If you do that, I feel that. I really feel that. I want to show you something. Check it out. This is BMW have the best automatic parking system ever, the best ever. And you just have to press this button here, and then the car immediately, in just a few seconds, usually the other, let me turn on the light, usually the other cars have the parking system, assistant system, parking system, automatic parking, only if other cars are parked in a parking lot, and the cars park close to the other cars. But if you have only an empty parking lot like here, and you want that the car to park and you don't want to park, you cannot do that with other cars. But with BMW you can do that. And BMW find a lot of, it can park parallel, it can park vertical, it can park on diagonal, it can park wherever. It's amazing. And also it can save the route, it can go back from where you were. So check it out. Start reverse parking or start parking forward. What do you like to do? I don't know. Let's start the reverse parking. I will show you that also in the other video. So now once you start it, let's say press the brake pedal to start the maneuver, press the brake, and now it starts. You don't have to do nothing, and it's just parked there. And I don't press nothing. You can see right now I'm doing nothing. The great part is that the car can find the places so fast. It's so reliable. The cameras are really good, and it has a lot of radars and sensors around the car. So very smart system. I will show you a little bit better, also a little bit more complicated and so on in the tomorrow test drive. So now the car is just stop here. It sees this area, and now it's just parked. How cool is that? Super good. And also in the nighttime the car can do that. Fantastic. Anyway, let's see what is the consumption. 19.4. So that was all, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope the video was useful, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.